Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Dash of Luxe. Today I am super excited because I'm doing a review of the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20 in the Empreinte Leather. I've had this bag for about a month and I've had a chance to use it a few times, so just wanted to give you a full review of the bag today. I'll be showing you what fits inside. I'll be doing mod shots, telling you about the pros and cons and kind of my overall thoughts on the bag. Spoiler alert, I love it. So if you're interested in buying this bag or you're just curious about it, keep watching. So I added this Louis Vuitton charm to it. The bag doesn't come with it. This is actually how the bag looks, but we will just go over it really quickly. This is cowhide grained leather, and the color is like a beigeish gray color. Grayish, I guess you would call it. And the engraved LVs are a cream color. It has the double zipper pulls that the Speedies are known for, and on the zippers it just has LV engraved on it. It comes with an adjustable strap, which is also removable. The strap can be adjusted anywhere from 19 to 21 inches, and right now I have it on the last hole. There's a total of 5 holes, and it came with the brass lock, which I have on there, as well as a set of keys. So similar to the standard Speedy, they give you 2 keys. And then it also has these little buttons on each of the tabs, and the buttons just say Louis Vuitton. Let me go ahead and take this off so that we are not distracted. Okay, there we go. I kept getting distracted by that charm, but we're not here for the charm. We're here for the bag, right? All right, and then on the inside is just the same color as the outside, that gray beige color. There is one pretty sizable back pocket, and the lining, the microfiber, feels very nice and very luxurious. The measurements on this bag are 8.1 inches long, 5.3 inches tall, and then 4.7 inches wide. And it's about the size of a medium-sized softcover book. So I have this book that I'm currently reading, The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand. And as you can see, it is about the same size. So just wanted to show you that so you can get an idea of about how big it is. Also, I have a Speedy 30 for size comparison so that you kind of have an idea. This is my Speedy 30 in the Damier Azure, and it is the Speedy 30's little baby. As you can see, the Speedy 20 is quite a bit smaller. So I would say, I don't know, what, maybe a third of the size of the Speedy 30. I did an unboxing of this bag, which I'll link below in the description box. But in that video, I mentioned that I really like the gold hardware on this bag. I think it looks really nice in contrast with the gray beige color. And so that's one of the things that really drew me to it. The shiny gold hardware, I think, kind of just sets this bag off and gives it a nice, more contemporary, modern version of the classic Speedy. One of the things that I like about this bag is that it does fit a lot for its smaller size. Sometimes it's hard to tell the capacity of what it can fit when you're just looking at photos online. So to give you an idea of some of the larger items that might fit in it, I just picked up a few things that, you might want to try to fit in this bag. First off, I just wanted to see if a bottle of water would fit because, we need to try to get our water in. And a bottle of water does fit. You'll have to lay it down. I don't think I would necessarily put like this type of bottle of water in there if it had been open, just because these thinner plastic bottles have a tendency to sometimes leak water, and I don't want to leak water into my beautiful microfiber lining. And then let's see if a small umbrella will fit. Well, this size umbrella does not fit completely inside, but if you're in a bind and you just need an umbrella, then I mean, you can zip it like that and have the top part sticking out. I know for a fact that it does fit a full-size wallet. This is a old Tory Burch zippy wallet that I have, and it does fit in here, but I would say it fits pretty snugly. As you can see, it goes from end to end, and so you have a little bit of a time trying to get it in and out. And I realize that I'll probably be looking for a wallet to match this, because I really don't have anything that matches this purse, and I have a feeling that I'm going to be using it a lot. And I just wanted to see if it would fit this brush holder. This is a free gift that I received for purchasing some type of Saint Laurent beauty thing. And I just got back from vacation, and this is what I use for my brushes. So it looks like it'll fit, and it's actually kind of cute in here as a little catch-all. Yeah, it absolutely fits in there perfectly. And then I was curious if it would fit a larger cosmetic bag. This is my Long Chomp cosmetic pouch, and it just kind of barely fits, even though it does. It's just kind of in there like, why am I here? So yeah, those are the bigger items that can actually fit in this bag. Okay, now we're going to do something fun. This is the purse that I'm carrying right now. This is the Coach Empire Carryall in the 28 size. And we're going to see if all this stuff inside this big mama purse will fit inside of here. Now, I know all the things that I have in there is not going to fit, but it'll be interesting to see what does. So these are my Essentials Plus, but I think this can fit probably my Essentials plus a few, right? All right, first of all, let's do our essentials. So, of course, we need to have a wallet. This is my Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet. Of course, my phone. And I always carry a mini pochette. Oh, let me show you what's inside of here. My car keys, my key fob, my pill box, Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and then a Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner and pillow talk that I use as a lip liner. A little sample perfume of Christian Dior Lucky. It smells really good. It's a nice floral. And then I just have some change in there. And this just happens to also be a Bi-Color Empreinte piece, just in black. And that's what it's looking like right now. And it doesn't look like too much more will fit in here, but we shall see. Touchland hand sanitizer. I think this is in, I think it's called Apple-licious or something like that. A pack of busted up gum, which we'll just put in this back pocket right here. Some cough drops that I picked up at the airport in Cancun because I got a cold on my vacation. Wah, wah, wah. Christian Dior lotion. This looks like things are fitting. My camera. So this is the Canon G7X, and this is what I use sometimes to take pictures or videos. I have it in here outside of a case, which is not smart, so don't do as I do. Okay, and the last thing I have in here are my reading glasses. So let's see if all of that stuff in there can fit in here. And I would say no. So everything fits in here except the glasses. If I wanted to move some things around, I could. If I really needed the glasses, then I would probably take things out of this wallet and put it in my mini pochette to make room. And then I might take this out of the holder. So I'd probably take my phone out of the case and then put the glasses in. And if I really need to bring this camera, which I probably don't if I have my phone, I could just use my phone as a camera. Then the camera would fit. I mean, the bag would be stuffed, but I'll be able to carry everything that I need and zip it. So pretty much everything that I took out of this larger bag fit in here, except for my wallet. But everything that was in my wallet, I put it in my mini pochette. So it's not like I'm missing anything. And then I took off my phone case and the lotion case, which, you know, those things aren't really necessary. And voila. So now I'm going to talk about what I like about the bag and not necessarily what I don't like, but some things that you might want to take into consideration if you're thinking about buying this bag. So first of all, I absolutely love the color. It's a really nice neutral color, which means that it could pretty much pair well with any outfit. But on the other hand, which is a little bit of a con for me, because of the, I don't know, the cream pattern against the darker background, sometimes it's a little challenging wearing it with certain outfits. And I'm not sure why. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's because the cream against the darker background clashes with certain things that I wear sometimes. And so I really have to think about what I'm going to wear when I want to wear this bag. And even though it's a lighter color bag, which, you know, makes it good for wearing in the spring and the summer, you could definitely wear this in the fall and the winter. I could just see this looking really nice with like an all cream outfit in the winter time, or some of your fall colors like this olive green that I'm wearing right now, or of course brown and black. So I think it's a very versatile bag in terms of color. The zipper is very smooth on it. I saw some videos of people that had the monogram Speedy and the zipper wasn't so smooth, but I haven't had an issue with the zipper. It's very smooth. I also love the fact that the zipper pulls go all the way across and then a little bit down the sides, because it just makes it so that you can open the bag really wide, as opposed to the standard Speedy. And the other sizes, like this is the 30, as you can see, the zipper goes across, but then it doesn't go all the way down. And I've heard, I don't have a Speedy 25, but I heard a lot of people say that because of that fact, sometimes it's hard to get into the bag because the opening doesn't open very far. So really appreciate that in this smaller size Speedy. I love the fact that it is a structured bag, but it's also soft. So, you know, you still get that structure if, you know, you want to wear it to somewhere where you are looking for a more structured bag, but then it's very soft and comfortable. And it, because it's smaller, I think it doesn't sag like the larger Speedies. If you're familiar, they sag at the bottom. Let me see if I can show you. So I have actually a base shaper in this, but if I didn't have the base shaper, it would kind of look like that in the middle. So I don't like that look, which is why I have a base shaper in that. So I appreciate the fact that I don't have to add a base shaper to this. Another pro is that it fits a lot. It fits a lot more than you think it would. And I already showed you that most of the items in that larger Coach bag fit into here, and it's not heavy at all. I put it on crossbody. I put it on my shoulder. I'm carrying it like this. My arm isn't getting tired. And it has a lot in it. And I think because the leather is very lightweight and it's a smaller bag, so you don't have a whole lot of leather to deal with weighing it down. And I also really like that there's no vachetta on it. It's an all leather bag, so I don't have to worry about, can I wear it in the rain or the snow or when there's bad weather? So it's a pretty like free flowing bag, a bag that I really don't have to worry about. I think if I did get something on it, dirt or whatever, it would be totally easy to clean. I like the fact that I don't see a lot of people with this bag. I haven't seen any people with this bag. I feel like I have somewhat of a unique bag in the area that I live in. And then it also has a removable strap that you can take off. And if you wanted to, you can add different straps to it, or you can just wear it as a handheld bag. But then that brings me to the cons of the strap. I am a very short person. I'm about 5 feet, and I have the strap on the last hole. So if you are a lot taller than me, then this bag may be too short, or this strap may be too short for you. And if you really like this bag, you might have to purchase a different strap. So on me, it's the perfect length. But I just like the idea of having a variety of different looks for a bag. So I was thinking about purchasing the, what do you call it? The cloth. I think they call it a utility strap that comes with the regular monogram Speedy. And I was this close to pulling the trigger. I found one on Fashion File that I liked, but then when I went back to buy it, it was gone. And then also, this bag costs a lot of money, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to spend the extra $700-800 that type of strap would cost. So I just went on Amazon and I found one that matched perfectly. And it does look a little bit luxe because it has this pattern that kind of reminds me of Givenchy's logo. This strap probably costs, I don't even remember, maybe $10 or so. I'll put it in the description box if you are interested. But I think this strap from Amazon will do for now. And maybe eventually later on down the road, I will probably buy that other strap. And it's a little bit longer than the strap that comes with the bag. So that's an option if you want to buy another strap to get more length. You can totally do that. There's a few different ways that you can wear this bag. You can wear it crossbody, which is what I'll be doing probably the majority of the time because I love a good crossbody. And then you can also just kind of wear it over your shoulder as a longer handbag. And then, of course, you can just carry it like this in your hand as a top handle bag, or it fits over the wrist and you can wear it like this. My regular 30 Speedy, I'm able to wear it on the crook of my arm. I don't think I can do that with this bag. And then if you wanted to buy another strap, or maybe if you have a shorter strap on one of your other handbags, you can probably use it as a shoulder bag. I think it would look really cute as a shoulder bag. The other con about this bag is the price. So because this is an Empreinte Bi-Color Leather bag, it's more expensive than the classic monogram. So the classic monogram retails for a little bit over $2,200. This retailed for a little bit over $2,900. I got a little bit of a discount, as I mentioned in my previous unboxing video, because I bought in Hawaii, and Hawaii has discounted prices on some of their luxury goods, as well as a lower tax rate. So I got a little bit of a deal. But I really had to think about if I wanted to spend that amount of money on it. I had a budget. So because, you know, I bought this bag, there was something else that I couldn't buy. And that's just kind of how I do my luxury purchases. And then my last con is if you're a person that likes your crossbodies to lay close to your body or flat to your body, this one doesn't do that. I mean, it doesn't stick out a whole lot, but it does stick out a little bit, and that's probably just something you might want to be aware of. It's really good quality. I looked it over at the store, and I've been using it a few times, and I haven't had any issues with it. I don't see any defects. I don't see any quality issues so far. So I think this is a very well-made bag, and sometimes, you know, when you buy a purchase that's kind of expensive, you kind of have that feeling of buyer's remorse. I haven't experienced anything like that with this handbag. So that is my review of the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20 in the Empreinte leather. I hope this information is helpful for you if you're thinking about buying this bag. If you have any other questions, please leave it in the comments below and I will definitely respond. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.